Hey Taurus, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 6th, 2022. This is for Taurus, last shuffle for Taurus here. All right, Taurus, what we have is we have the sacred temple and we have the healing light. Well, I think you may be something about your path, like where you're meant to be is something, is like illuminating to you. And if it's a healing light, that may mean that it's not the news you wanted to hear in the first place, but then it's a good thing at the same time. Like you may not have wanted to say you're in a place in your life where you're not completely like you've been questioning whether you should be there. And I say that because healing light is something that usually it comes from some sort of wounding, healing. You're healing something broken or hurt, right? Or injured. And so it's a light which shows that this was something that was meant to be, because the sacred temple is about being on your destined path where you're supposed to be. And so you may see the truth about a relationship, a romantic relationship, or relationships in general, that this was meant to happen to you, right? And it may be that with the King of Pentacles in the healing light, you may find yourself being your own, like in control and the driver's seat of something, and it may be something that you just didn't want to be. Like you didn't want to be that person, and I don't know how to describe that. Let's see. I want Spirit to give me the right words so I don't give you. There's something, it could be about some legal issue maybe, or financially something, right? Why you're paying more, why something like that. There may be some sort of something like that. The healing light would let you know that you were meant to be in a place of power. Like you were you may have been put in this place and you didn't want to be, but it was fair and it was right, and you were made for it, kind of thing. But the sacred temple with the Two of Cups, the Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups, and Five of Cups, this may be disappointing to you. You see the truth between all of everything. It's like, I think that you're in a position you don't want to be in, and it could be within a romantic relationship. So Taurus, you may be in the driver's seat, and that's not what you wanted. You wanted more of an equal, both of you could put your heads together kind of thing. And it looks like you wanted to see things for what they really were. You may have been asking questions of Spirit. Why am I here? What is my purpose? What, kind of thing. And why is it that the things that I want or ask for have not why have that not happened? Why is it that there's more disappointment and sadness, and I'm almost regretting all the decisions I've made, especially when it comes to romantic relationships? You may be disappointed and like regretting them, and even ashamed of some of the relationships you were in or the relationship you're in now. And you're like, why am I here? And it's almost like Spirit gives you the answer, and the answer was like you were meant to do something. It's something that was meant to elevate for you. This is actually going to balance out in your favor. They want to it's almost like it heals you to see that you were on the right path, and that your heart may not be as heavy. So this would be something where you're asking for help, like emotionally, this may be heavy. You may be confused emotionally. Why am I happy and sad at the same time? Like, why am I very happy, right? And why am I deeply depressed even at the same time? Five of Cups can be a deep depression. And it's like, the truth is that you're on a you're in a position that you actually you love but resent at this, you know what I mean, kind of thing. Because the King of Pentacles, it's lonely at the top. You are the boss. You're the leader. Say if you're in a relationship, you call the shots, and that's a lonely feeling, to be the only one making decisions. And then it's like, where you want to eat? They're like, I don't know, wherever you want to go. And you're like, tell me something, kind of energy. And with the healing light, also with justice here, would say that there was a reason why you may have faced some kind of penalty, financial penalty or something as well. That's one aspect of it. It's like you realize why now, because you may have been confused about where you were supposed to be in life. You want what you want, kind of thing, maybe. But the what you want may have been a fantasy, like Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment, and then you come the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups. It's like whatever whatever you wanted, especially when it comes to relationships, did not live up to your expectations. It did not live up to what you imagined it to be. You got what you wanted, but not the way you wanted it at all. And so it's like the fantasy did not live up to the reality. And that's another aspect of this too. So it's like you're realizing that it heals you to know that you may have been the catalyst to it. You may have been the leader in this situation, and you may have, caused your own feelings of neglect because it was, you were steering the ship kind of thing. Great achievement, 3 of Wands in the Devil. The great achievement would be here that instead of, it's almost like if it's a great achievement, then that would be that you are waiting now. Instead, you are now waiting, not trying to be a catalyst, not trying to wish for certain things. It's like you know what you want, and you're just going to wait. And it almost looks like you've overcome some very harmful habits, I would say. It's been a passive, I think it would be more passive aggressive habits. With the great achievement, you've overcome them. And I only say passive aggressive because it's like you wished for something, and then you're disappointed. It's like a disappointment that now I'm in control. Like why? The kindred partnership, the 9 of Cups, and the King of Wands. Your person wants to be in control. So if you're in a relationship, I will say this: they wish to be able to steer the ship now. It could be a fire sign. You have Capricorn here, you have Libra, and you have another earth sign. It just looks like, too, that their wish with the 9 of Cups, they want to run things. And they're almost like this. It seems like your person may be someone who's very passionate, very assertive, very much so. They may be almost a little bit more stubborn than you. And but their stubbornness is born from not caring about necessarily looking good, but wanting what they want because they know whatever they want is going to benefit you too. Which looks like you have the same energy, but they come off more selfish, but they're not. And so there's something about the different energy of both of you that like the earthy energy at the beginning, healing light, is to see that. It's like you meant well, but what you wanted, it was more of a fantasy than it was more rooted in reality. It was like you had big lofty hopes for prosperity and to the generosity that comes with this and but it's cold. It's like, what, as long as you have food in your belly and a roof over your head and clothing on your back, you're good. And if I can pay for the extras, even better. But this is someone who's like, your person is more about passion and drive, and they have ambition, but it's more so like whatever they choose to do, they might get up one day and just be like, I'm going to build a deck in the backyard. And they're going after it, and they're commandeering people and if you get it done, it benefits everybody, but they're passionate and hands-on. And so this is about you now. The great achievement is that you are now not passively aggressively maybe communicating to this person either. What you want to see happen, and it's like you finally kind of see yourself and realize that you have to kind of like release what you want to see happen, because a lot of it is built in lofty, elusive success in the future, and this person wants to act now, and so it's like you got to look at that, yeah. I mean, this is, and I feel like this is only speaking to like one Taurus out there, but like I said, we have Libra, we have Capricorn, we have fire, and we have earth, so it could be any of the other fire signs or other earth signs here. All right, so if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.